Hello? I'm glad you called. Let's talk about what we discussed last session. I want you to remember what happens to the locus of control during severe trauma. When your autonomy is violently and completely stripped away, the brain is faced with a terrifying void of absolute helplessness. To survive that shattering loss of power, your mind performs a radical, desperate shift. It takes the blame. It tells you it was your fault, because guilt implies agency. It's a brilliant survival mechanism, a way to build a false sense of control in a room where you had absolutely none.
It's a twisted mask, it's a desperate lie. The brain builds a cage so the spirit doesn't die. If it's my fault, then I'm still in control. I'll swallow the poison to salvage my soul. But the compass was broken, the magnets were wrong. I was forced in a game where I didn't belong. Taking the guilt as the house crumbled down, just to feel like my feet were touching the ground.
You have to forgive your mind for doing that. Think about the equation it was trying to solve by telling yourself you caused the abuse. That if you just hadn't trusted them, if you had just fought harder when your boundaries were ignored, your brain created a safety blueprint for the future. It whispered, if I did something wrong to cause this, I can do everything right to prevent it from ever happening again. But it was an illusion. The responsibility belongs entirely to the people who chose to cause you harm.
Because helpless is an ocean where you only drown. So I reached into the fire and I pulled the blame down. I put on the heavy, invisible crown. It's a twisted map, it's a desperate lie. The brain builds a cage so the spirit doesn't die. If it's my fault, then I'm still in control. I'll swallow the poison to salvage my soul. If the compass was broken, the memories were wrong. I was forced in a game where I didn't belong. Taking the guilt as the house crumbled down, just to feel like my feet were touching the ground. To feel like my feet were touching the ground. I was a master of nothing, commanding a ghost of the agency stolen by those who took most. When the word no was swallowed and violently torn, that is the second this toxic delusion was born. But the math is unwinding, the numbers are clear. The danger was them, the fall wasn't here. So I'm cutting it down, all the weight I assumed, walking out of the dark where the shadows consumed. It wasn't my burden, it wasn't my crime. The survival was brutal, but the healing is mine. I'm breaking the equation, rewriting the toll, taking back the center of my locus of control.
You don't have to carry their actions anymore. The threat has passed. You are safe now, and your choices actually belong to you again. You survived the unexplainable, and you did it with the only tools your nervous system had. Now, you get to put those tools down. You get to reclaim you.